child people die? Why on the west side, wherever we go, we'll curse people? Why is that? Okay? Why? Because we broke the commandments. Go jump down to verse 47.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 47.
Right.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyful.
Stop right there. Bro, you have a question?
You have a question?
Yes. You have a question?
Well, my question is not really a question.
What is it?
The question is, I understand when you talk about breaking God's laws and covenants.
You say understand what?
I understand that when he said about his laws and his covenants, and he don't play with God. I do know that.
Yeah, we don't play with God. Give it to the Romans, chapter 6 and verse 23. You know what, man? When you break commandments, when you deliberately break commandments, right? There's a reason why we're in this condition. Okay? And let me say this. Where's the solution to the problem? Where's the solution? Because we can have Black Lives Matter all day, right?
That's right.
We've been marching. 63 we marched, right? Nationality? You are the biblical Israelites. Your father is, you say your father what? Okay. Well, let me show you something. Give me the book of Numbers chapter 1.
That's right. Preach out here on this one. We need it out here.
Because it's about to seal the Father, right?
We need it out here. Preach
To the Holy Bible,
it. Preach it, y'all.
So-called
Get all that time against time on
fathers of Nick Ward and you say we are the biblical Israelites, right? How do we know that? That's proof. Read.
The book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18.
Right.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
Now the congregation of the children of Israel, it doesn't deal with all other nations, okay? Read.
And they declared their pedigrees after their families.
Now pedigrees mean your lineage. After your father, so your father's a so-called black man, right? He'd be an American black, right? He'd be the tribe of Judah, okay? See, the biblical prophecy, okay? That'd be your father, right? Now, why is that significant? Why is it important to know the Israelites? Why is it important, right? Let me show you. Give me the book of Deuteronomy 7 and 6, and give me Matthew 15, 24. There's a reason why we're supposed to be proud that we're the children of Israel, it says, okay? Read on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Right.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thou God.
See, the Most High God says, you so-called blacks and you so-called Hispanics are special people unto him. We're not niggas, we're not spicks, we're not degenerates. Okay, the Most High God sees you as a holy people. Read.
The Lord thou God have chosen thee.
He said he chose you. He didn't choose all nations. Okay, he don't love the so-called white man. He don't love the so-called Chinese man. He loved us. Read.
To be a special people.
He said you are special people. Read.
Unto himself.
Into himself. Into himself. Okay? Read.
Above all people.
No, all men are created equal.
Above all people.
He said above all people. Read.
That are upon the face of the earth.
Upon the face of the earth. That's why you're supposed to be proud of who you are. Matthew 15, 24.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24.
Right.
But he answered and said,
Right.
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's what Christ says. But Christ is only sent for the biblical Israelites. That's it. So now you know you're Israel, right? If I charge you with a law, I'm just gonna say, if I charge you with a law, sis, right? Would you keep the laws of the Lord? Okay. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Right.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question, sis.
Oh, you want me to go?
I'm gonna ask you one question. If you saw a 7'5" guy walk up the street right here with a skirt on, is that normal? No. So, I'm gonna ask you another question. If you were to get married, right? What is the attire that women wear when they get married? What do they go look for? What do they look for? What the attire? What do they wear? There you go. So, what are women wearing today that pertain to a man?
Come on,
No,
sis.
what does a man
Come
wear?
on yourself.
What does men wear? When they say somebody put on the what in the relationship, what they mean? When they say put on the what in the relationship, what do they mean? Who wear the what in the relationship? There you go. There you go. So, I see you wearing pants, right? Pants give off a certain vibration, right? Also, pants suffocate a woman's private area. And it creates what you know as these infections, right? Let's find out, give me the book of Exodus 28 and 42. I'll show you something. Who the pants were originated for. Because some women will say, they got women pants. Try to get crafty, right? Let's find out who the pants were really intended for.
The book of Exodus, chapter 28 and verse 42.
Right.
And thou shalt make them linen breeches.
Stop right there. My grandmother used to always say, you too big for your britches. Right? But this is giving you a definition now. Read on, though.
And thou shalt make them linen breeches
Or britches.
to cover their nakedness.
That's to cover your nakedness, right? So that way you won't see your nakedness. Read.
From the loins even into the thighs.
All the way to the thighs.
They shall reach, and they shall be upon Aaron.
Now I'm gonna show you something. You see these brothers walking around showing that booty cleavage? Okay? They're not supposed to show their nakedness. That's how you know the pants supposed to cover you up, right? So that shows you we're supposed to cover our nakedness. So that way we won't live up a spirit of lust. Read.
And they shall be upon Aaron and upon his sons.
Upon the men, upon his sons. It's showing you the men was wearing the pants. Is that it? Read.
When they come into the tabernacle of the congregation, and when they come near unto the altar to minister in the holy place, that they bear not iniquity and die. It shall be a statute forever.
Forever. So that means from the time of Aaron all the way up to now. That law still exists. So that's letting you know, sis. So what are you supposed to do now? There you go. There you go. All praise. See, you know what, sis? That's beautiful because a lot of our sisters have a hard time. They be like, you know what? How you gonna judge me? Well, he that spiritual judges all things, right? So it's to do what? To protect you from what? Give me the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 11. 2 Corinthians, check this out. Chapter 5 and verse 11. Right.
Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord.
See, you know something? We know what's coming to this earth. I don't think people know what's coming to this earth. Okay? Therefore, do what?
We persuade men.
That's why we out here, sis. Because we know what's coming. Because here we are, here World War III is on the horizon and Africa playing games. Read on.
But we are made manifest unto God.
We make manifest to the Most High by doing what? Keeping His commandments. Okay, so now you have responsibility now, right? So now you know you're an Israelite, right? You do understand. Now give me the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. So they have a great responsibility now. Okay, you have a flyer? Who has the flyers? We need some flyers.
We need some flyers.
Because we have a brother that's here in Chicago. You can link up. Because we have sisters in the congregation as well. You can come and learn. You know what I mean? So give it to me.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Right.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Sis, you just heard the conclusion of the whole matter by what? You heard that you're an Israelite, right? You heard that you have to keep commandments, right? Read on.
Fear God.
Fear His judgments. How do we fear the Most High God's judgments? By keeping His commandments, because we fear His judgments. We don't want the Most High God to bring death upon us. Read.
Fear God and keep His commandments.
Do what?
And keep His commandments.
Read on.
For this is the whole duty of man.
Now, the Bible is written in masculine form. Okay, it means really women too. Okay, so it's telling you. So now you keep commandments, right? All right, then you start by doing what? What you gonna go by? There you go. All praises.
Hallelujah.
All praises. All praises. You know, because now it's about changing what's going on. Now you are aware, because you're in Chicago, you do know what's going on, right? people being shot down the streets.
Yeah,
By police and also we killing each other, sis.
yeah.
Because you want to know how? Give me the book of Leviticus, 19:17. You know what, sis? We hate each other. You know that?
Right.
Every time we turn around, even in Chicago, you have the gang wars. You have the drug wars going on, right?
Yeah.
The hood is a setup. You do know we got liquor stores, we got check cash places right across the street to take your money. We got the churches that ain't really doing nothing for our people, teaching lies. Now let me tell you something. The church ain't gonna tell you who you are. Pastor Money wants that money. Now you don't see us asking for no money, right? That's by design. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17.
Right.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
See, we shouldn't hate each other. That's why we're killing each other right now. A bunch of hatred going on. That's why every time we turn around, black on black crime, black on black crime. That's not just in Chicago, LA, New York, you know what I'm saying? Houston, everywhere, but it's really concentrated here. In Chicago, they call it Chirac. Do you realize how crazy that is? Read on.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Which means brother or sister should hate each other. Read.
Thou shalt not in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
We're supposed to rebuke what is correct. Like prime example, sis. You was just corrected, right? Now, the reason why I corrected you as a brother to a sister is to keep you from the wrath of God. See, it ain't about trying to find fault. It's about trying to correct to keep you from the wrath of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? Because see, there's a reason why we're struggling right now. Read on.
And not suffer sin upon it.
Not suffer sin upon you. Because there's a reason why we're in these different conditions. Okay, get in the book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 26. I'm gonna show you something. Because you know something, brother? It's a shame. Now people are dying in the streets, right?
Going over there?
Yeah. You know